Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So tonight it seems that Minecraft, or Microsoft for that matter, is having a little bit of downtime, and that means that we are going to have to be Alex today. But not to worry, we have work to do and we need to get going. That skeleton spawner farm of ours is not going to build itself now, is it? Now, I don't know. Are we streaming? Because it seems that this Microsoft issue is causing way more issues than what we would expect. As my streaming software is saying that we are connected and we are streaming, but the YouTube studio isn't picking up the stream. So anybody in the comments, anybody in the live stream, if you could just pop a comment, tell me that you can actually see the stream, because this is really strange. Okay, it does seem that the stream is up on YouTube. So let me just see if this works. Picking up now. Come on, come on. Just open the stream on a different monitor, and it does seem to be working. Alright, let's get going. It seems to be going. Yes, okay. I'm just gonna mute my other monitor and then let's get going. Bella, you haven't given me any good gifts lately, but that's alright. I'm not holding any grudges. Let's get onto the horse and make a go for it. And I did, before I started streaming, I did go and collect a little bit of resources, brought a little bit of extra resources over to the spawner area, just so that I don't need to run up and down like I have been doing for the past 2 nights. Now this area is starting to look really good. I did replace this with an amethyst block because that's something I've got an idea for how I want to do the walls of the area, but let's not worry about that for now, because we need to start digging out the rest of the area, which is going to be a little bit more complicated if I don't move these chests and work blocks away, but I guess I'm not going to do that. We'll just work around it. Seems that we've got enough space to do it anyway. So I think the first thing that I need to do before we get too much into any of the other parts of this build that we need to do is clear up the area. Clear it up, make the space so that we can actually start making it look prettier. Now I have to say, so far this is looking rather nice, and I do like the sound that the bone blocks make when you walk over them. It's a little bit different than the normal Minecraft blocks. Just see something quickly. I do apologize for me keep jumping around like this, but this whole Microsoft thing today has been working on my nerves. Alright, well, everything seems to be going okay. The stream is strong, my network is strong, no dropped frames or anything. So let's work on the next part. So if you remember this side, we've got a 3 and a 2, then we've got 3 over here for the door. Then we need another area for 2 blocks and another one for 3 blocks. So let's get that sorted so that we can just get the general idea for the area sorted out. So this is the second row. That's 2, and then this will be 3. Okay, so this area needs to be 2 again, just so that we can match up with what we've done on the other side of the door. And then I'm going to need a little bit of blackstone stairs so that we can just mark it out. And, or not blackstone stairs, come on Henry, blackstone bricks. So this will be a 1, 2, and I cannot leave the coal there. Simply cannot. I will know it's there and will continue bothering me until I have collected it. So there's 2, then we need to go another space, another piece of digging even further for another 3. So that's 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, and then the wall will be right over there, I think. Progress, progress, progress. Now another thing that I need to think about is height. I'm not sure yet how high I'm going to build the roof. I don't want it too high, but I don't want it to feel cramped either. So we're going to have to figure out what is the exact height that we need in order to achieve that. First of all, as far as I'm going, I just need to collect all the resources that pops up. So this is about, I believe, the right area. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, then we'll have 1 there, and then the wall will come down there. That's looking like progress. Now, we need to dig out a little further along this side as well, because this room, I've got a few things that I want to put in this room, and we're going to go 90 degrees all surrounding these two sides of the spawner room. Now, I do see that it is dark out, so we need to do the thing that we do every 10 minutes in Minecraft, and that is use the pink bed. Since I am Alex today, pink seems to be the color of choice. So anybody out there in the chat, anybody else having issues with Microsoft services today, looking at Down Detector, it says that there's a lot of problems. Microsoft Outlook service seems to be down, Azure seems to be down, 365 seems to be down. It seems like Microsoft is just having a little break today, having a little downtime. And the problem is just that so many companies rely on Microsoft services that I believe it's a much bigger deal than just us Minecraft players complaining that we can't load our skins in the game. I know the guys from Vampires SMP complained that the services went down while they were busy recording the latest episodes, and there might not be an episode coming out today because of it. Now, look, for any small Minecraft creator, I don't think that's such a big deal. I mean, we can play without showing our skins too much. But when you're playing in a multiplayer SMP, that sort of becomes a little bit more of a hassle, because you're playing with other people, and how do you see the other people? They can't all be Alex or Steve, now can they? Just imagine a server with 20 players all playing together, and all of them using the Steve and Alex skins. That will be a little bit more than just confusing, don't you think? Celeste, hello and welcome to the stream. I hope you are having a lovely evening tonight. At least, now that we've got at least one comment on the stream, I know that the stream is actually working. Well, I have known it because I've opened it on the second screen, but still, it's nice to know you guys out there on the interwebs can access this stream. Not like we are doing anything important today. We're just digging out a little hidey hole, and then once we're done digging it out, we're just going to place a few blocks to decorate the little hidey hole that we've got going. But anyway, I just need to check quickly what's behind this wall. I don't want to dig into water, which we obviously have right behind this wall. So let's see if we can just do a little something. Get rid of the water if it's going to be in the way, that is. Now, it seems that is going to be in the way just a little bit. Not a problem. We've got enough. That's exactly what I didn't want to do. I was just talking about it, saying I shouldn't be doing this. And then, boom, I did it anyway. Isn't that just the way that things go in this world? I mean, if you followed yesterday's stream, you will know that's the sort of thing that's very likely to happen to me. If you haven't been following the stream yesterday, well, now you know. These things tend to happen more than I would like them to. Anyway, let's just see how we can fix this. Going to need to fill in this water. I do apologize, it's thundering outside, so I hope it's not too loud and it doesn't bother any of you. We do need the rain, and it is rainy season over here where we are in South Africa, so let's not complain about it. Let's just listen to the additional ambient sounds of thunder in the background and have a chill stream. I think that's the best way to do it. I don't know why I'm filling up all the way to the bottom. I don't think I need to. Guess I'm just trying to be rather safe than sorry, because as you can see, I haven't been safe and now I am sorry. But not a problem, that fixed it. Let's continue on the mission. Clearing out this space. I don't know how far do I think, if I'm correct. Oh, I don't wanna do that, because I know I'm going to mess up the redstone if I do. And then I need to fix it again, and some days I'm not too keen on doing too much redstone. But anyway, let's see if we can maybe do something like that. And that should solve the problem for now. Now, where's that? I'm hearing a zombie. I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to use the cheaty cam and find where that zombie is. So this is waterlogged. There they are. Well, to get optimum spawns from this skeleton spawner, I am going to have to spend a little bit of time lighting up all the caves around this area. But that's the side mission. Let's just firstly complete the main mission and finish digging out this area. Let's just do this. There's still some water, some natural spring next to us. An underground lake, if you want to call it that. A little small for a lake, I think, but we can call it whatever we want. And dig out the floor. So I do notice there are 2 people in the stream at the moment. If you're just lurking, you don't want to chat, That's cool. But again, if I could ask, if you're in the stream and you're enjoying the stream, leave a like. Leave a comment if you feel up to it. You really don't need to. It's just letting me know that you are there and you are enjoying what I am doing. Which isn't... I know, I realize what I'm doing isn't all that exciting for now. And exactly what I said I shouldn't do, I did go and do it again. And destroyed all my redstone in the process. Well, at least not all the redstone, but some of it anyway. But let's just fix it up, get this light back on. I mean, if this light is off, the skeletons shouldn't necessarily be spawning. But who wants to take the risk? And now I'm gonna dig this out again and take another risk. And I believe let's just fill this up, because I know I'm going to be digging down here again later on, destroying the redstone with water, and then it might be more of an issue trying to fix it. Alright, so I believe this is the floor plan that we have to work with. Maybe just get this little bit of stone out of here. And now I can start laying out the walls. And I know I don't need to do the corner, but anyway, I've done it. I've done the corner. And then just filling this in with stone, because it's going to be hidden anyway. Alright, now let's have a look. This side we need 1, 2, 3. Then we need another 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna need only 1. Then another 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And it's not working out. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that means I have to move this wall 1 back. And I did it again. Anybody surprised? So I'm not. At least it didn't reach the redstone this time. Now I think maybe I should just do this to protect the redstone before I start taking out this wall. Because we need to go another block in. Alright, that should be safe. So let's just get this wall so I'm thinking I am going to need to put a little bit of redstone in behind these walls, so I don't want to completely finish up these walls. 1, 2, 3, and then 1. Did I miscalculate that much? Because now it seems this needs to move a little bit back even further. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is correct. I didn't make a mistake here. Anyway, okay, let's just go with it. It's fine. But I already see this side. Okay, this side is fine. This isn't. Nothing wrong here. You can just do that. So this is the first one, the second one. Then we've got a single one. And then we've got 3. We've got 3. This one. Okay, so this wall looks fine. This looks like it is the way it's supposed to be. It is a little bit deeper than what I originally expected, or than what I originally planned. Let me just get maybe a torch there, because this is going to go away. Alright, so this looks like the spacing is good, and it's night time again, as always. The 10-minute cycle. You know, everybody is talking about the 2-week Minecraft phase. Has anybody ever thought about the 10-minute Minecraft cycle? 10 minutes simply, 10 minutes for a day. It's not long enough to do anything really. As soon as you get into doing anything, the day is over and the creepy crawlies start spawning, and that's not I guess that's scary. Now alright, let's see. I need to do a little something here. Am I going to go maybe I can put a brick there. Put a brick down there. Brick down there. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out how this is going to be working out. Let me get tinted glass so that we can do this, because I think this needs to be tinted glass, this needs to be tinted, and that needs to be tinted. And then underneath there needs to be a deep slate brick. Alright, everything seems to be looking good. Let's just go this side. This is going to be 1, 2, 3 stone, 1, 2, 3 stone. Perfect. This is what I had in mind. Now let's quickly just get my bone blocks out and throw them down, get the floor done. I do believe I've got enough bone blocks now. I did go and raid my whole supply of bone blocks, but it's for a worthy cause, because this is going to look and sound beautiful. Now, ding. Then so, and so, and then that should be like this. Perfect. Let's see if we can get down. So this one needs to be like so and so. Then we need one there. That one needs to go that way. This one needs to go this way. And that's good. That's the right form at least. And then... so let's maybe just get a torch up here for light. Then finish with this floor. I really have to say I feel a lot better about how I'm playing tonight. Yesterday was such an up and down day on this world. I mean, I was running all over the place because I wasn't prepared. Today I feel a lot more prepared and it's working out. No. Talking about being prepared and then placing a block at the wrong place. Isn't that just the way things are? As soon as you think you're doing good, you just mess it up again. Fortunately, this is Minecraft and messing up isn't too much of hassle because it can easily be fixed. And let's just get up here. That will be a little bit faster, I think. And boom, boom, boom. I love the sound that these bone blocks make when you're placing them. Then this, get that in, this one in and that in. That will go there. This will be like that. Oh. Well, I am going to have enough bone blocks, but it seems like it will be just barely enough. Let's do this. There. And perfect, the floor is in. The floor, we've got that sorted. Now we can just go, and I'm putting these deep slate bricks in knowing that I am going to move them again. But for now, just to get a better idea of what we are trying to do, I will just put them in temporarily. So that works out. So this area, I'm thinking, okay, this side, the roof does need to go up another block. The moment I break that, the water is gonna come out. But I can just put a piece of glass in there to stop it. Looking good. So that's it. The ceiling is going to take shape. So I've got an idea for what I want to do with the ceiling. I want to have it like sort of going different heights, different focus points, but explaining what I'm thinking. It's a little bit difficult, I'll have to show you, and unfortunately that lantern had to go, but we'll place a lot of lanterns. For now I'm just going to put a few torches wherever I feel it's a little bit dark. Of course there's no point in placing lanterns just to break them again. And then while I see the copper, let me just grab that. Eventually I will use copper for a build. But before I do that, I would like to get the honey farm up, because if I use copper, I might most likely want it to be at a certain stage of oxidation. Oxidization, what is that word? How do you pronounce that word? Feel that, well, to be honest, really guys, English isn't my first language, and sometimes I do struggle with pronunciation, with construction of the sentences and all of those things. But I guess my English is good enough to help myself, and that's a good thing. I mean, you guys do understand me, I guess. Otherwise you wouldn't be watching now, would you? And now, you know what, I've got this bed in here, and I guess I'm going to have to make a little nicer bedroom over here, because for what I've got planned on this side, there's not going to be space for a bed, and I might not necessarily want a bed here, because the skeletons are going to keep saying cannot sleep, monsters nearby, or whatever the phrase is that Minecraft uses. Now I'm thinking, the next thing, should we be doing the walls or the ceiling first? I think what I'm going to do, so I'm going to put the walls where the deep slate bricks are going to be. I will put those parts of the walls in. Because, I mean, we're not going to, I don't think we're going to destroy these ones. Well, I hope I'm not going to. So I need to, and just as I said, I'm not going to destroy them. I go and I chop them out anyway. Again, just the way things go in this world. So, alright, need more of these. I think I can I'm going to use plenty of it, so I can just as well make a couple of stacks. And if we get too many deep slate bricks, it's such a nice block to build with. We will always need them and use them somewhere. Okay, there you go, and there you go. So I think the next thing I need to do, so I've got this, the skeletons are dropping down right in here, and I don't want them to drop in here anymore. I want them to, the idea was that they should be dropping right down here in this area, and that means this wall might have to be pushed back a little bit, so we need to maybe do this. Now I don't exactly know where I want them to drop. Do I want them to drop right here, or do I want them to drop back here? How about back here, because then we can put some glass in front of them and that will be flush with the wall still. I think that's the way we need to do it, so I'm going to need to dig out a little bit further, because if they drop in this area, that will work. That will definitely work. Let's extend this floor a little bit. Only one block though. And now I need to figure out the redstone part of it. But I think firstly we can definitely do I don't want to let them drop too far and die in the process. We'll just have to try it and see what happens. So this one, let's do that. So I just want to prepare this area a little bit before I go and move the dropper, the skeleton drop. And so I want to, before I do too much work, I just want to make sure that if they do drop down here, they don't die on full damage. Now I'm going to have to go up this stream. I guess I can take out this for now. And give me that barrel. We'll just put the barrel down here and put all of those things inside so that we can figure out how to do this drop without killing them with full damage though. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna take this off and then Where's my scaffolding? Let's go up there and see how I did this. So this needs to, where they are coming up, needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks this way, and then 1, 2, 3 blocks. Alright. It's raining outside. Anyway, let's go up. And yes, this is pretty high. So I said 9 blocks this way and 3 blocks. Yeah, we're just going to have to take our chances. And maybe I can just put a little bit of water. Well, maybe I can't. Let's go up, 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 up. All the way up. And obviously I didn't leave any torches here. We can do this. Just light up the area. So from this block on, we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, no. No, 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 no. So while it's coming this way, we need to go in the opposite direction. So I'm going to maybe have to do something to prevent the water from messing with me. But from this stream is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. To my left. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we need to go 1, 2, 3, and well, more coal. Always a welcome sight. Oh, even more. Nice. Fill that back in. So 1, 2, 3. So I believe this is where we need to go down. So let's just do it. And let's see if we have this measured out perfectly. That is exactly how it should be. Now what I'm thinking is just doing this, because now I think I am going to need to go down about 3 or 4 blocks along the way Otherwise, the skeletons are going to die from fall damage. So let's do this. And do that. So now the skeletons can come down in here. And boom. So I think this is pretty much what we want. Let me go and have a nap, because it's the 10-minute cycle has completed itself again. And I don't know, I think I might be missing a few nights. But as long as the creepy crawlies stay outside, don't come in here to bother me, I guess I don't have much of a problem with it. We obviously don't have any signs. And let's just make a few. Gonna need 2 of those logs to do this. Get a few signs. And then... Well, I didn't really need to do that now, did I? I could have just removed the signs that I've got on this side. But not to worry, we can just... Where do we put the sign? Right there. No, I should actually have put the sign. Put one sign there. Another one there. So this sign need to be... Let's just see where I need to put that sign. Does it need to be there? Okay, so this water stream isn't going to work out. Let me just see if we... Because it's too deep. But alright, let's do this. We can do a test. And then we can reevaluate. So this way it will down there. These signs can be removed, and then we can just put one of them there somewhere, but please let me not fall down this hole. So can we put this sign there? Will that stop the water? Okay, perfect. Let's see if this works. My goodness. That seems to be good. Now let me maybe, so we are going to put the hopper and the oh my, this water down here is going to be such a bother. But all right, let's do this. Let's make a let's do this. Get a few planks so that we can make a barrel. Put the barrel in here. The barrel in there. We put the hopper going into the barrel. We put a slab. But now I don't want to. I will need to make a deep slate slab. And I've made the wrong one. I want that one. Put the deep slate slab on here. And then I'm going to use these blocks like so. And then let's just get the spawner going, see if the skeletons die when they drop. I hope they don't. Oh, well, I hope they make their way there in the first place. Because otherwise, and they are not, because I messed up. Well, they are. And they're not dying. So I wonder if we can maybe drop the barrel one down so that the hopper is on the floor. So let's try that quickly. I'm going to bring it down one more. Let me just clean up my inventory a little bit because I keep missing the drops. Let's do that. Just get a few of these things out of my inventory. And then we'll take the barrel down one further. We'll put the hopper onto the barrel. Get a slab up there. Bring the glass down. No, it's not what I wanted to do, but it could work. And let's put glass down one further, and we should be able to whack them. Let's just test it. Let's just test it and see. And that's another thing I didn't consider, which I will need to go and fix. Okay. So they can fall in here and we can still reach them. Perfect. You see, this is now going to be a little bit too low, I think. So I'm going to have to... The glass will only have to come to there, and then we're going to have to put a slab there just to be safe. And then we can... So that will work. That will work, and that will look a little bit better as well, I think. So... let's see if we can deal with those two skeletons. And then just go and put a... well, there's a... I can use that slab. Just do this, get my... where's my bow? Why are you getting stuck there? There you go, that should prevent them from spawning up there. And now I'm going to need to find another one of these. And that's going to be perfect. Guys, anybody lurking in the chat wanting to say hi? The comments are open. Please let it be known that you are in the chat. You don't really need to chat. Just leave a smiley face or say something funny. You don't need to constantly chat. You're welcome to lurk. But just let me know in the comments that you are actually there. Dino Dan, welcome back. Yo, you were here yesterday, right? I think so. Yes, you were here yesterday. So we've been making good progress. And what do you think about the sound the bone blocks make when we run over it? I'm so glad I used the bone blocks. It just sounds so nice. So yeah, at the moment, Dino Dan, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to... well, I have figured out how to get the skeletons from this side over to the dropper here. But now I've got plans. Now I've got plans because the drops are going to go into a barrel right there. Then somehow, and I know how to do it, I just need to actually just do it. But then we need to put a dropper system down there so that the items could be dropped into a water stream, transferred all the way up. I'm going to have a few auto sorters in the roof or behind this wall just to sort out first of all the bones. And I'll need to place a crafter to make bone blocks from the bones, and then arrows. And if I remember, this side will be the junk, so everything that's not sorted into these two areas will just be left to come down into a barrel this side, and basically then I can do whatever I want to do with it. I can use the bows for fuel, and I can smelt the armor that they drop. If they drop gold and iron armor, we can just smelt that down to basically get nuggets. I mean, nuggets, it's not very useful, but I mean, the way I am, I'm a very much like a waste not, want not sort of thing, where I don't want to waste any resources. But now I think for me to just finish off this area, I am going to quickly have to run back to the base to get a little bit of iron to make a few extra hoppers, because I want to have 3 hoppers down here so that the skeletons can drop in and not get crushed with entity cramming too quickly. So I think that's the next thing. Well, no, I don't need to go home. I've got hoppers, which is sort of more perfect, I think. Then let's do that. This water down here is really getting on my nerves. And it's going to be an even bigger problem once I go down there to install the dropper system. But for now, I guess I am going to have to deal with it. So this hopper will need to feed into that one, this hopper will need to feed in there. Then I'm going to need to take out this glass. They are definitely now going to fall into the hoppers, meaning I'm gonna need to do that. Let's just drop that in there and do that, and I'm going now. I'm short 1 deep slate slab. Deep slate slab. So I'm going to need 4 of them to do this. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to think maybe we should just put a little bit of deep slate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do deep slate bricks. Oops. Like so. And what do you think? Should we maybe put a... I'm sure we can put a little bit of a light source in there. Maybe up there. Let's... What do you think? Yes. Let's do... I think I've got enough redstone here to make another redstone lamp. So I need glowstone and I need a redstone torch. You're telling me... Wait, there's my redstone torches. And... how do you make a... redstone... Oh, silly me, silly me. I don't need the redstone torch, I need simple redstone. There, we can do that. And then... Geez, inventory management. the worst part of Minecraft. Well, one of them anyway. Let's see if we can do this. Just put a lever up there and boom. Water. One of the worst parts of Minecraft. You'll hear me say anything and everything is one of the worst parts of Minecraft. So I think once you get to a certain point, anything and everything is one of the worst parts of Minecraft. Now where did that lamp go? Let's put the lamp up there. And then we're going to need to move that torch, but I think the torch can still be, because if we power this block, that should light up the lamp. Okay. Then we can fill this in with the tinted glass. And I don't need to use tinted glass here. I can use normal glass. But I just think the tinted glass looks so nice. And then let's go up here and just fix this little part before I try to switch on the zombie spawner again. So I just want to do this. We can grab this and just fill in this old chute and now we can test the spawner again. Make sure it's, well, I don't need to make sure it's working, but just see if it works the way I want it to work now. So the skeletons shouldn't be able to spawn on top of that block anymore. They should get pushed in and then dropped down here. And now I think I am at the point where I can actually leave that spawner active. Oh my. Now I'm just worried with the spacing that I've got here. But okay, I don't need to be worried because I'm going to do this. Let me see. Let me do this quickly. I'm gonna use the stairs. Well, before I do that, it's time for another Minecraft cycle of 10 minutes. And then go back and so what we can do here, now I don't know, because on the one hand I can do this. Let's see how that will work out. I can basically just put another slab there. This should work out fine for swiping at the skeletons. And just throw that in there. Throw this bow in there before I swap it with my normal bow. And so I think that's good. And I believe maybe I should put another slab in here. Let's do that. Let's get another slab. Just do that. Just do this. That's going to be perfect, I think. So anyway, I think I've been making really good progress today. This is coming along nicely. Now, the next step is obviously going to be to decide either to build the walls, build the roof, or start with a redstone. And I think the better thing would be is to get the redstone sorted out, because I honestly don't want to build the walls and then try to build the redstone, not have enough space for the redstone, and having to just take out the walls again. But let me quickly show you, because I think on this side, this wall right over this side isn't going to, I'm not going to need to change it again. So let me see if I've got all the materials ready, then I can maybe just show you what I've got in mind, how I'm going to do the wall. Let me see. I don't have the stairs that I want, but let's turn these ones into stairs. And 21 stairs. Maybe that will work. Maybe. Because what I'm thinking... Now I'm deviating again from because what I originally wanted to do was... Let's maybe do that. Or should I... Let me just try this. So if I do that, then do the same thing on this side, and do that and put this stair in. So yes, that's probably going to be what I'm going to do. Let's try this, because now it needs to be 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to have the ceiling. Now look again, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm struggling to decide, do I want to do the ceiling on this block or that one? But I think let's do it on that one. So let's have this be the top of the wall. Right. So then we can do it this way. Then we can have a stair, if I can just place it the right way around, and like so, and then this way. And then I was thinking of just filling those walls at the back with amethyst blocks. But you see, now this doesn't work, because this looks a little bit less nice than I want it to look. So let's rethink this. Let's go back to the original thought that I've had, which is going to be maybe, let's see, what if we do okay, see, so the way that it needs to work out is that I need to, now I hope I don't break anything. So this is the original idea I had, was to do this, to do it like this, and then have these pillars go up, remove the stair there, remove that stair, and then maybe I have the stairs like this, then 1, 2, then a stair like that. And that's probably going to look better. So let's quickly just try it on this side as well. So if I do 1, 2, do it like that, and then you see, then the roof is going to be, or the ceiling is going to be on this level right here, which doesn't bother me all that much. We can definitely do that. And then I do think this will work out then. Then the other question I've got, or the other should I do a slab there and another slab there? How does that look? What do you prefer? Should I it's just, should I do this, or should I leave this out? Should I leave the floor like that? Now, the thing is, why I'm thinking of leaving the floor like this is because in these areas on this side, I am going to have, like this side, I might have a smelter, but I can just put it in deeper into the wall. Maybe. Because now the idea that I've had with the ceiling, and maybe I can, let's just take this glass away. And another 10-minute cycle is gone. So let's see if I can do this, the roof for this corner. I don't want to remove that block because then all that gravel is going to drop on my head again. So let's just see if I put all of these blocks away for now. I don't want to put that away. I can put that. Alright. So if we're going to have the ceiling start right here, let me just get a few. I guess I can turn that into planks. Because this is the middle, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3. So on the fourth one. So this is going to be. Then it doesn't line. You see, I did mess up. I did mess up because I'm gonna have to. Now it's too late. Now it's really too late to move anything. So this is going to have to be what it is. And now we've got a little problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now. See, 1, 2, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This really isn't going to work out. I'm going to have to move. Then maybe we can just do. I messed up. And it's going to bother me. Because now things are not going to work out the way I want them to work out. But that's not a problem. That's not a problem. We can work with it. So I'm really thinking that I should be finishing up this stream. But before I do, I think let me just fix this spacing, because otherwise it's going to play on my mind, and that's going to be not good. So let's break down everything I've done. Well, not everything, at least. I just need to move this one more block. Because for the idea I've got that what I want to do on this side of the build is, well, having the correct spacing is going to be critical to make it look good. And if I don't move this wall back one, it's just not going to work out. So I'd rather do it now than me finishing the build and then it keeps bothering me and having to move it later on once I've put the ceiling in is going to be much more of a hassle than just doing it now. So now we've got 1, 2, 3 in there. Then what did we have? This we had 1, 2, 3, 1 out, 1, 2, 1 out, 1, 2, 3, 1 out, 1, 2, 1 out, 1, 2, 3, 1 out, and that will be there. Then over here I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 1 out, so this will have to move, but at least that's not too bad. Then we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 1 out, and then instead of only having one space this side, we'll have 2. That's not totally such a bad idea, because it will work out. Now I just need to take out the bone blocks again to fix the floor. Now you see, the thing is, if I didn't move this, my ceiling wasn't going to work out, the floor plan, nothing was going to work out. So it would have been easy to just say, okay, now look over it, I'm not going to be worried about it, I'm just going to leave it as is. Dino Dan, I see you need to go. I also need to go, but I just want to finish a little something before I do. But thanks for joining me in the stream again tonight. I hope to see. I'm going to try and stream again tomorrow evening, same time. So I hope to see you again. But you must have a lovely evening further. And I'll speak to you next time you're on the stream. Anybody else lurking in the stream wanting to say hi, please remember to do so. I mean, I've said it a few times tonight, but I'm saying it again. I'm all too happy if you want to be watching the video and just lurk about, not commenting anything. That is great. That's awesome. I've got no problem with that. I've got no qualms with that. But if you would, you don't need to chat. You can just pop into the comments. Just say hi. Just post a smiley face if you want. Or any other comment. I mean, say bananas are nice or bananas are not nice. I don't know, do you like bananas? What about peanut butter and bananas on toast? What's your opinion? Now, I can tell you right now, I am not a peanut butter person. Really, a nice piece of peanut butter every once in a while. And saying once in a while, once in a very, very long while. It is nice. But I don't know, some people will eat peanut butter with a spoon. And I cannot. That will just... No. Doesn't work. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to this. I want to get back to the ceiling. So now, because this is going to be a brick over there and a brick over there, then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be the center of this little area. And then I'm thinking, and I might change my mind, but I'm thinking of doing that and hanging a lantern from there. Right. Now, let's make some more progress here. Oh, bad. 10-minute cycle up again. And really, I know I'm pretty safe where I'm at, but I don't want to take a risk with another creeper like 2 evenings ago. I was minding my own business, and we had a creeper coming in here, and just as I turned around, it blew up in my face. And that definitely wasn't fun. I don't know whether the creeper enjoyed it, as he didn't live to tell the tale. You know, blowing himself up and all that. So I don't know how he felt about it, but I certainly didn't enjoy it. So here we go. I'm thinking about pale oak for the roof. And then let's do... Are we going to... Okay, so with this wall here, I'm going to need to come down with the roof up there on that level. Right, alright. Then we're going to do that up there. And maybe like so. What do you think of that for the roof? Right, so this one will go like this. This part will come in like that, and I'm going to have to do something like this. So, and then but then this side doesn't work out. Why not? Because now we don't have, let's just see. Does that need to come in one more layer this way? This lantern needs to be 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Ah, I see. This is wrong. because here we go, we're going to have this over here. Right, so then we're going to need to have the stair up there. And then we are probably going to need to have a let's put a plank up there, but let's just be a little bit more resource friendly and use slabs instead of whole full planks, and do this. Because if we do this, that's going to be better. We can do this, and then like so. And then let's just get the stairs. I'm gonna do this, this, then we're gonna do the same thing over here and over here, and then should we do the slab in there? I'm almost thinking that's going to be better. We're going to put the slab in there. That's going to be better, but now let's remove these. I think on top we can leave it like that. No, it's not going to work. We can leave it like that. I think that's kind of maybe the look I was going for. I don't know. But I think that's what we're going to go for. That's what we're going to go with. And then I'm going to start removing torches, because if I quickly get the light overlay, I'm just going to, for now, let's just do the torches where I've been 1, 2, 3, 4. So you need to be there. And then the next torch will, or the next lantern will be this is going to bother me. I know it. But anyway, let's put this one here. And then if we remove these torches, the light level should be good enough. A little bit moody. Don't want it to be lit up too brightly. But that should do it for light levels. while I'm at it, let's just fill in these walls. And fill this in. Alright, so I think we've made good progress. I'm going to call it here for the evening, but as always, before I do, let's put away all these blocks and go and heal our tools. Or why do I always say heal our tools? I mean, tools cannot be healed. They can be repaired though, and I think let's finish off the episode by going and trading with our villagers to get our tools repaired. But now again, 10-minute cycle. Jeez. Huh? Where? Oh, where? Okay. Go and have a nap. Then we can go and heal our tools. Again, with the healing of the tools. I think I'm just going to accept that I need to heal my tools and not repair them anymore. We'll just go and go over to the villagers. Now today I'm going to be using pumpkins to trade for experience, because I'll quickly go and show you why I'm going to be using pumpkins. And I have come down here and put a few pumpkins in the composter for bone meal, because these farms that I've got over here, let's just quickly have a little talk about these farms and their productivity. Now, these farms, if you haven't been here before, we've got a beetroot farmer right over here, doing well with the beetroot. Then we've got a carrot farmer over this side. We've got a potato farmer. We've got a wheat farmer. Here's the wheat farmer. And then down here, we've got our melon and pumpkin farms going. Everything automated, obviously, of course. But when we come in here, so this barrel is the wheat, and you can see we've started filling up this chest. Now we do have 1, 2, 3, 4 more double chests to go. And then on the carrots, this chest also, we've got 1, 2, 3, probably 4 double chests to go. Beetroot. Well, the beetroot farm, I've said it before and I'm saying it again. The beetroot farm is one of the slower ones. And it's slowly filling up as well. Then this one over here is potatoes. And the potatoes are filling up. And this one is the pumpkins. But check the melons first. So we've got a barrel and a hopper and a little bit of this chest filled up. Pumpkins. We've got a double chest. We've got a hopper. This double chest is halfway filled up already. We've only got another 3 double chests of space. So this the pumpkin farm, is performing really well. So let's grab a few pumpkins and go and trade them so that we can repair all our tools. I am on level 40 with experience, so I'm thinking maybe in the next episode, when we start the next episode, before I go and work on the skeleton spawner, I might just do a little bit of work, starting to work on a second set of tools, because I think that will be handy. Oh, I don't need to do that. But anyway, like I say, maybe next time I can start working on a second set of tools and making the tools and enchanting the tools, because that will be helpful should something happen, should the worst happen and we lose everything. It would be really helpful to have a backup set of tools and armor ready to go. So I think we can put the levels to good use. And now geez, I don't have enough farmers trading pumpkins. There's nobody wants to trade pumpkins. Maybe I'm going to have to replace these villagers. Let's see, do you want pumpkins? Yes, you want pumpkins, but let's heal. Let's repair this pickaxe. I believe you don't want pumpkins either. These guys, I'm sure these guys both take pumpkins. Right, Evelyn? Yes, you'll take pumpkins. And then you'll take pumpkins. Then I think you take pumpkins. That's it, all our tools are healed up. Our tools are healed up. Our tools are all repaired now. You are ready for more pumpkins, I see. Thank you very much. You are ready for more. Thank you very much. You don't want any. You don't want any. You don't want any. Let's go back to these guys. See if they want pumpkins. No, not yet. You don't want. Okay, so I think that's all the pumpkins we are going to be trading today. So now I'm going to do a blasphemous thing, some would say. I've got almost 3 stacks of pumpkins left from that trading cycle, and I'm just going to dump them in here, make bone meal, because why not? Then with these emeralds we're gonna do emerald blocks, and then just have a look here, put them all in here. Well, let's quickly go and block these up as well. Just to make a little bit more space. And there you go. Everyone, thank you for watching the stream. I do hope that you have enjoyed it. And I guess we'll be back tomorrow, maybe same time, same place. I am planning to start making these streams a regular thing. And, well, you should all have a wonderful day for, well, until I see you again next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so yet, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with my streams and new videos that I upload. I've got quite a few ideas for new videos, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.